Francis Ngannou kind of broke his silence on his future. They said he signed a strategic deal with the zone, the PFL through the zone. He probably won't make that MMA debut until mid 2024. The reason being, he plans on taking a tune-up in boxing, and this year, and then probably sometime next year, fighting Joshua Wilder, Fury. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much dependent on what happens in Saudi Arabia, or if what doesn't happen there. He says he talked to Wilder in the past. He said he also been in talks with Mayweather and the money team about doing something with them. So obviously he has this goal of boxing, but let's talk about it. Check out the Boxing News MMA playlist. Dana White shredded him. He said they offered him record-breaking money, but he didn't take it. Obviously he wanted to get out, but Dana White talk money. A lot of times he talking out his ass. We offered him the biggest payday, but then again, if somebody, saying, well, we can give you ownership of this company, or you can make $50-60 million. Fuck, I'm gonna stay with Dana White for. Dana White probably talking about what, maybe 20 million, if that. So obviously he 36 years old, and he probably got, if Jake Paul, they gave him a stake in PFL, I believe. I'm pretty sure Ngannou probably got some type of ownership stake there as well too, or some type of stock or whatever in that. But he been on boxing, and Dana White know boxing ain't good for mixed martial arts. And if boxing ever got his shit together, which it won't, it would be curtains for MMA. But once again, it won't. So, and Ngannou, seeing the type of money that the boxers are getting, he wants some. He wants some. But the thing about it is, you go take a tune-up and you look bad or you lose, nobody's interested in that mythical matchup with Deontay Wilder, with Anthony Joshua, with Tyson Fury. Nobody's interested. So he better know how to strike in boxing gloves. He better know what he's doing in the boxing ring. From what I understand, he has somewhat of a boxing background. His conditioning better be well. Nobody gonna want to see him in a 4, 6, 8 rounder with them. They're gonna want to see him in a 12 rounder. And what's the fucked up thing about that is this man, excuse my language, this man was doing pretty well in mixed martial arts. He was starting to kind of piece it all together, and he could have went down as the greatest mixed martial artist ever. And maybe he didn't think he could beat allergy. He could beat John Jones. I don't know what it was, but so be it. He want to go chase a boxing dream. He see what type of money it is, and boxing has been hurting mixed martial arts, especially when you got a YouTuber knocking motherfuckers out in mixed martial arts. All it continues to do is hurt the brand, because Dana White is not going to offer a boxer enough money to come over and mixed martial arts and do the same thing. The businesses are totally different. Boxing is, trying to keep their head above water, but they're going to overpay you just to make a quick buck. Dana White has a business model. Simple as that. That he's going to stick to and be successful with. He invests into the sport. Some of that money he puts back into the sport with dojos around the world so they can identify global talent. Boxing don't have that. They depend on international amateur boxing, But I'm obviously it's enough zeros involved, and that tune-up got to be good. The punching power got to be good. The conditioning got to be good for people to buy in. Or it's gonna have to be somewhat of a fucking hybrid match, which I don't think. While the boxer get in there and want to exchange kicks, or and tussle and grapple with Francis Ngannou, when they can fight each other and make money. Well, fighting each other in boxing amongst top fighters it's not the fad. They might want to take a kick to the head before they go fight each other. Crazy thing about it. Shit in boxing don't make sense. 1 + 1 in boxing does not equal 2. You might get -22. You might get to -5. You might get 5. It doesn't make functionable common sense. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, go do it, man. Go do it. Go do what you want to do. You don't want to have no regrets. You know what I'm saying? What I shoulda, coulda, go do it. It's as simple as that. Go do it. So, I'm not interested. I'm not even interested in his thing with the zone. Who is he going to be fighting in PFL? I know they signing people up and they trying to get people interested in And there hasn't been an A1 competitor to push the UFC, not PFL, not the One Championship League. I haven't seen that. It was coming on TNT for a minute, or not even Bellator. They need somebody that can literally rival them. Literally, but they gonna be hard to catch up with. Real talk, they gonna be hard to catch up with. They got a structure, they got a model, but he hell bent on boxing. So, you wish him safety, and a lot of people think he messing his career up. Only he knows. When you a boxer, where you don't have, a pension, you don't have a 401k, you don't have medical insurance, money is high on the priority list. But I think what should be even higher, honestly, is what you do with your money and how you make your money make money for you, so you can retire comfortably and have medical insurance, and you can, retire comfortably and everybody be good around you. So simple as that. But for him, do what you do. It'd be interesting who he choose. I think he really want to fight Tyson Fury. I think the biggest fight is him versus Anthony Joshua in Africa. I mean, worst possible matchup, I don't know. All of them is pretty bad. Maybe Deontay Wilder, but maybe he feel like he can box Deontay Wilder because he's so awkward. And a lot of people say he has no boxing skills. Maybe he feel that way. I don't know. But we'll see kind of what the process is going forward for him. But obviously, I will keep tabs on it. I will try to keep tabs on it. But I don't know where they can find, a tune-up that's, that's good enough to put on, and who gonna put it on their platform. Is he gonna be an undercard to help sell another main event? There's so many questions to be had here. So many. And if the DAZN gonna be promoting his mixed martial arts career, don't y'all think y'all should kind of showcase his boxing fight? But I think it's all about money. So you can see him return to the octagon PFL wise on the DAZN. I know they had a deal PFL with ESPN. I don't know what happened there. You can see them kind of return next year. But who knows? If he hell bent on boxing, he gonna be on that clock. If they all them fighting the guys that he interested in fighting, outside the tune-up or after the tune-up, or fighting in December, then you never know when them motherfuckers come back to the ring. Boxers fight once a year. You might not see them till next December. So you gonna hold your PFL deal? They gonna hold off for another year? I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. So it's gonna be very, very interesting. Very interesting. That's what I can say. It's gonna be very interesting to see pretty much, where this goes to, and kind of where he taking it, and will it work out. Dana White saying, I hope he don't get it. He ain't go get it. He on his day there. I hope he don't get it. He said, well, I offered Ngannou so much money, and he said no. And maybe it's at the point where, when Dana White talk about paying money and all this shit, I don't be believing shit he be saying. His definition of big money is different from their definition of big money. They trying to keep up with the Joneses, and they seeing what boxers do, but they don't see the ugly side of that shit. They don't. But yeah, I mean, shit. We'll see. I just thought he was, evolving so well in mixed martial arts. In the UFC, man, but once you feel like you disrespect it. Once somebody put that bug in your ear, hey, yo, you can make 100 doing going over here, and Dana White talking about 10, 15, 20 million dollars. Now, 100 might not be, you might not be able to touch it. It might not be a tangible 100. It might just be imaginary 100. Hope it ain't. But, when you only chasing money, that could be a problem too. Don't forget that when the only thing you chasing is money. You ain't paying attention to ethics, and you ain't paying attention if it's good money, if it's bad money, where it's coming from, what I'm doing to make this money. Never know. But he hell bent on boxing. And Dana White just like, I'm tired of losing my mixed martial artists to boxing. We taking a hit by y'all going to get whooped on by YouTubers and other boxers. Yeah, y'all pockets is fatter, but the brand is taking a hit. The UFC is taking a hit. Mixed martial arts is taking a hit. Don't y'all see this? But you know what they are. Is, you know, it's just like the world that he in, a business. I got to get mine. You got to get yours. As the great MC Breed and Tupac Shakur, rest in power to both of them, said. It's a get mine mentality. Ain't nobody worried about codes of ethics or how they got theirs. Or how sleazy they made their money. People don't start thinking about it till they got the money. And they've been spending the money, and then they find out that the money ain't happiness. Then when they ain't happy, then they start thinking about all the people they stepped on to get the money. Then they want to go back in hindsight. They want to do charity to hoping to make up for the sins that they committed while getting that money to right their wrongs. And they want to repent with their money. It is what it is. But hey, check out the MMA Boxing News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check me out on TikTok. All that's in my link tree. Peace.